Hi, first graders. Mrs. Johnson here today. I hope you're having a great start to your day. For our foundations lesson today, you'll need to go grab a pencil and your wind and your cloud book. Then open up to the next clean page that looks like mine. Then when you get back, we're going to write today's date. That's the first thing we always start with. So today's date is Thursday, March 18th, 2021. So March is the third month of the year. Today's the 18th day of the month, and our year is 2021. All right, this activity today we are going to say 3 sounds, 2 review words, 2 current words, 2 trick words, and 1 sentence. Remember, if you ever have to pause the video, please do so, and make sure that we're using our best handwriting, and we're using skyline, plain line, grass line, and worm line. We'll get started with our sounds. Echo me. Shh. What says shh? SH says shh. It's a digraph. Let's mark it up. We can underline it. Sound number 2. An. What says an? AN says an. It's a glued sound. Let's mark it up with a box around it. And our third sound, what says I? I. Right. I says I. Okay. Review words. Echo me. Packs. Let's tap it out. P-A-X. Packs. And let's write it. P-A. After one short vowel in a one-syllable word. C-K. Our digraph. And then we hear a suffix at the end. Packs. A couple things we're going to do to mark up this word. Let's first underline the base word, which is pack. Let's circle the suffix, which is the S. It's a closed syllable. Let's mark it with a C. A closed syllable word only has one vowel, and it's a short vowel, and we mark it with a breve. So we have that P-A, there's our short vowel. Mark it with a breve. And then we also have this digraph that we need to underline. She packs her suitcase for her trip. Packs. Review word number 2, echo me. Tells. Let's tap it out. T-E-L-S. Tells. T-E. After one short vowel in a one-syllable word, followed by FLS and sometimes Z, you have to double it. It's a bonus letter. And we also have our suffix at the end. Tells. Let's mark it up. Let's first underline the base word, which is tell. Let's circle the suffix, S at the end. It's a bonus letter. Let's star that bonus letter L, the last L. It's also a closed syllable word, so let's mark it with a C, and then it has that short vowel E. So let's mark it with our breve, tells. She tells her students the directions. Tells. Right, moving on to our current word. Echo me. Blast. Let's tap it out. B-L-A-S-T. Blast. All right. B. Ooh, a blend at the beginning. A. And then a blend at the end. So in this word, we have a blend before the vowel, the short vowel, and a blend after the short vowel. All right, we're going to mark it up. So first, let's underline. It's a closed syllable. Let's mark it with a C. Remember, closed syllables have one vowel. It's a short vowel sound. and it's followed by either one or more consonant. Let's mark our A, our short A with our breathe, and then we have two consonant blends here, so they each get their own underline. B, oo, or remember sometimes a blend can go together, bo, and we have st, or sometimes that can blend together too, st. Okay, our current word, number 2, echo me, trust. Let's tap it out. T, st, trust. T, st, trust. Okay, we're going to mark it up. It's similar to blast. So it's a closed syllable, so let's underline the word trust. Let's mark it with our C for closed syllable. It's a closed syllable because it has one vowel. The vowel is a short sound, and it's followed by one or more consonants. Let's mark our closed syllable with the breathe because it says that short U sound, and then we have to mark up our two blends at the beginning of the word and at the end of the word. So we have t, or it can blend together, ter, and we have st, or it can blend together, st. Trick words today. Echo me. Any. Any. Remember, when you're doing your trick words, you can also look back in your octopus book, and in the back of your octopus book, first graders, it starts on page 75. Those are where your trick words are. Any. So use that if you need to look back. A-N-Y. You can choose any of those choices. Any. Trick word number 2, echo me, many. Many of you chose that. Many. It's kind of like any, but just we have the M in the front. Remember, first graders, trick words are words that you can't sound out. You just have to know them because you've seen them so much in your reading and you've used them so much in your writing. So they're trick words. You can't sound them out. Sentence number 1. One sentence today. So, echo me. Did you have any shrimp? Did you have any shrimp? Remember that every sentence starts with an uppercase letter. We can tap out did. Did. Make sure it's an uppercase D. It's the beginning of our sentence. Did. Really work on taking your time to make those lines with our skyline, plane line, grass line, and worm line. Finger space, U. Use a trick word. Y, O, U. Did you have, make sure you have a good finger space, have's another trick word. Remember, those trick words you can't sound out, you just have to know them. The more you read, the more you write, the more you spell. That helps you with your trick words. Did you have any? One of our trick words from today, so you can look right up here to help you with that one. Any. Make sure when you're making your Y, it goes down to the worm line. Shrimp, we can sound out. Sh-r-imp. Shrimp. Digraph at the beginning. Sh. Er. I. M. Make sure your P goes down to the worm line. And let's see how I ended that so we know what ending mark to do. Did you have any shrimp? Right, my voice went up at the end, so that lets you know that we need to end it with an exclamation point. Oh, I'm sorry, first grade is a question mark. A question mark, it's an asking sentence. All right, let's scoop it. Did you have any shrimp? And we are going to circle 3 trick words today. So circle the trick word you, circle the trick word have, and circle the trick word any. Before we end our foundations today, let's double check a couple things with our sentence. Make sure it starts with an uppercase letter because every sentence starts with an uppercase letter. Let's make sure we have good spacing in between our words. And let's make sure we have an ending mark, a question mark. It's an asking sentence. Did you have any shrimp? All right, first graders, that's our end of our foundation lessons today. Thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.